What happened? We're live.
Dino dance!
Wait. Fucking... God dang the box. There it is. It showed up on the screen, but it wasn't showing up for me on the other screen. I had to refresh, and now I saw it. Jesus Christ, not a cracker.
I send you more.
Okay. Oh, that's a lot.
That is a lot.
That's a lot of little dinos.
They dance!
So guess what we're doing?
The rest of the train.
Yeah!
Oh god. My brain.
Well, that's why we're doing it, because then, therefore, you don't have to worry about your brain so much, right?
Oh no, you just yelled into me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't really think about it.
My brain.
I'm sorry. I mean, you could technically turn me down on your end, right?
No, I have you on friggin' 50% more than normal.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's funny though.
It's because I'm usually so quiet.
Yes.
You have to put me on loud. I don't mean to be a pain in the butt.
Don't worry, you're not a pain in the butt.
Yes, I am.
You're a pain in the keister.
Okay, I'll accept that. And then after this, we're gonna do what Crow promised, which is gonna be watching South Park.
No, I refuse.
But you promised.
Random man!
Yeah, this happened to me a lot.
Can I also just say how it's very weird that he instinctually sits right there
Yeah.
when these yokai are invisible?
Slight to meet you, chum. Huh? Hello, Slice. Did I hear that right?
Ooh, what a scary looking... Oh god, I forgot I had to do a voice.
Know what he makes me think of?
What does it make you think of?
Kirishima.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Hi, it's nice to meet ya. I'm a former thug out to change my ways, making jumps.
A former thug? That means this guy used to be a dangerous fellow. He probably just licked Stamp's whisper. It's fine.
What? Until recently, I was walking an unsavory path. But I want to share the delinquent title. I want to start a new life for myself. I'm going to entrust you with the last thing tying me to that lifestyle. Guess what it is?
A sword. Ah.
I guess
I
you
see
could.
that.
I guess you could use that.
Yeah, but dude.
Mm-hmm. Correct. What is this?
Oh, that. It's a ruffian weapon of choice. A nail bat.
Yeah. I got like 3 of these in a row once. This guy just popped up and like, oh, okay, cool, thanks.
You know what I just thought about?
What?
A bat that's nothing but toenail clipping.
Mm-mm. No, that's disgusting.
Or maybe it fires toenail clippings at you and it's called a nail bat.
That's terrible. Stop it. Why would you say that? That's gross.
You could say that it's coming out of quite the South Park.
The South Park never was that gross.
Oh, I forgot. I got something that I need to give to my sister right
Oh.
now.
Okay. Whew, that's a real weight off my back. Thanks for taking it off my hands. I was so focused on the fact that I was a delinquent before. But I'm really worn out from keeping up the ruffian act. Plus, girls keep dumping me. What a surprise. That's why it's so relieving to have given that bat to you. I feel a freedom I haven't felt in years. I bet. Anyway, I better get going. Nice to meet you, chum, and thank you for your help. Yeah, sure, bye.
Dude, this is like awkward on a whole nother level.
It really is. And the fact that I met him a couple times.
Yeah.
I had so many of that. Yeah, no problem. We're going to be getting off this so I could do the station thing.
I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I just reached into my pocket and found it, so I was like, oh, I forgot. It's a shiny quarter. He loves quarters.
Quarters.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll be right back, I promise.
Okay. We got Dingle Falls. I'm going to check over here that there's no yokai. Oh, there is one. Hello. Well, we gotta wait for Crow for this guy. Oh, excuse me, I burped. Actually, what time is it? Okay, I don't want the time to go. It takes a while to do this train thing. I don't know if it's possible to do all in one day. It'd be cool if it is. But I don't know. Guess what we have?
Is it a robot?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. I hate robots.
This is a good one.
Oh, it's a good one! Oh, what a good boy!
Look at his little hearts!
I love it!
I love this one a lot.
If you love it so much, you have to do the voice for it.
Beep beep! Visitor detective! Begin battle sequence! Beep slurp! There we go.
Why did it slurp at me? I'm feeling kind of paranoid now.
It's a Noko. He likes burger.
Cool.
I got burger.
We need to give him burger.
I give burger. Oh, sorry. It's been a while since I played.
On a good note, my sister liked a quarter.
Yay!
Pleased with her wares.
You have appeased the beast.
Yes. It was a cool shiny quarter that I found at work today.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and it was kind of it was weird because like it looked like it had like a Native American on the back.
Oh.
So it was very cool.
Uh-huh. I bet. Oh, you know what I forgot? I could do this now.
Oh.
Where's your love? Oh, there it is. The cheek. And it's always random too, FYI.
Oh.
So you really do need to like click around to see where his heart is.
Gotta touch him all over.
Yeah, we didn't get him though.
Respectfully.
Beep beep. Beep. Well, we tried.
Well, this is the only way to get an actual Noko in this game, right?
Robot one, yeah.
We need Adam to the team.
You want him?
Yes. We need to have a Noko in the team at all times.
Oh. I don't know if it's even possible in the third game, actually.
We will find a way.
I've never looked it up, actually, and I never got far enough where I probably could get one.
Dang it, where's Varko when you need him?
Sleeping?
Curse everyone who sleeps well.
Sorry.
I wish I could sleep well.
I know. Especially with a headache.
Yeah. Like, you want to know what happened to me just the other day?
What?
So, I was worrying about getting a new fan, because the motor's running out.
Mm-hmm.
That was the noise you kept hearing.
Yes.
But I touched it up a little, so hopefully you aren't hearing it right now.
Nope.
So, oh no!
There's your boy.
I do hungramps.
Your hungramps.
Beep. Beep. Energy charge complete. Nice. 15 minutes until next charge. 15.5 minutes remaining until next charge. Battle now.
Yes.
Let's get started. So, okay, so, yeah, I was up in a freaking tizzy because I needed to get a new fan, so...
Yes.
Not only was the insomnia strong that night, but also I had something on my mind.
Was it inappropriate?
No, it's the fan.
Oh.
Cloud.
South Park. Dang it, Marco, heal! Why don't you heal when I need you to heal the most?
Because he's loafing.
Oh, head.
So anyways, so it's like roughly around 3 and I'm doing my research and everything.
Yeah.
And then like I start measuring the fan around 4 o'clock.
Yes.
And when I pull out the tape measure, freaking, I couldn't read any of the numbers.
Oh.
It was kind of like, you know, those like glitchy, distorted videos? Where like, you know, the lines kind of like just merge with other things.
Yeah?
It was like that to a degree.
Oh.
So I couldn't see the freaking numbers, and I was like, okay, I better just sit down. Maybe it's a stroke or something.
That's not good.
And so I sat down and I was looking everywhere. Beep beep, power. Oh, I'm running out of steam. Entering emergency sleep mode.
I even gave him a good one too, and it didn't befriend him. We got the Kappa one easily too. Dang it.
Right.
How dare they? But yes, as you were saying.
And so like I sat down and I looked all around the room and I was like, huh, my vision is okay. Nothing weird is going on. So I got back up. I was like, maybe the lights were playing tricks on me or something, because it's like a metal tape roller. Measuring tape. And so I tried recreating it. I could not, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm probably just tired out of my goddamn mind.
Mm.
And so I tried my hardest to go to sleep after that. I think I went to bed somewhere around 5
a.m.?
Yeah.
That's usually when I go to sleep.
Yeah, I just could not have a freaking, like, good night's sleep that day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's really unfortunate.
If anything, it's been like that for the past couple of days. The insomnia has been, like, really acting up.
Blech. And there's nothing else you could take, like...
I mean, I could always take the melatonin, but, like...
You don't want to get, like, addicted to it? What the heck?
It's not so much that I don't want to get addicted to it. It's more along the lines of,
The hell? Why are you here?
Right. Why is Dazabel here?
I don't know.
Or Ratel.
What are you staring at? Have you never seen a lady so posh before? Obviously not. Just look around. The country is the opposite of fashionable. If only there was a way to bring my surroundings up to my standards. Wait, of course, you have a yokai pad, do you not? Could this be as if fate has stepped in herself? Oh my, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Ahem, I have a proposal for you. You see, I've been trying to become a fashion designer for some time now. If I had a hand in designing the world, it would clearly be better than this. But no one will hire me if I have no idea who I am. You see my dilemma? That's why I've decided designed this super stylish wallpaper for the yokai pad.
Oh, it's a background thing, my Bob.
Oh, lovely.
What a great way to show off my talent. Will you help? To find it, open the menu, go to the settings, and change the wallpaper. Isn't it lovely? Soon I'll be the most famous yokai fashion designer ever.
Got the hearts and fluff.
Ooh, I like fluff.
Let's take a look. So we currently have the is it Royal?
The diamond dudes.
The merchant purple.
Yeah.
Or we could do this. Hearts and fluff.
Let's do it.
Alright.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Bachkoi. Bachkoi. Baby.
It's really It's really pink.
It is really pink. I love it. What were we talking about?
We were talking about your melatonin.
Oh, yes. But go ahead and finish with your thought.
I don't know what my thought was.
Oh, no.
Did I have a thought?
I think so.
No, my train. I needed that one. If only I could
anyways.
leave. Yes.
So, like, the thing with melatonin is that I don't like taking it after a certain point.
Ah, I see.
And, oh, and it's raining.
Real life?
No, in game.
What are you talking about? Oh, sorry. I was looking at a different screen, so I didn't see the rain. It's so, like, on the streaming one, like, it's so small that I barely could see that the rain was actually falling until I pulled back up the big one.
I see.
And I was like, oh, that is rain.
Yeah. But, yeah. So,
oh, God, I thought you were talking about real life. Like, oh, you're having a bad day. You got rain as well?
dude, I love hearing rain. I don't like being in it.
Agreed. Oh, hey, it's you.
I hate my life! Cloud! Hey, what a quinkydink! Hey, I got this watch on for sale for $5.99, and if you order now, well, guess what? I'll put a freaking easy installments of $5.99 onto your bill!
Babylon.
He's probably wants to have another long, boring conversation with you. Nah, you guys know I can still hear you, right? I'm right here. If that's how it's gonna be, I'll bust out this topic I've been saving for you. Well, I'm that effed up.
It's like my uncle.
Right. Get ready to shut off your mind. Just let him get it all out of his system.
Not even joking, though. I do have an uncle who is very much like, if you hate him in any form that you don't want to interact with him, and he knows, he'll try to interact with you even more.
Wow.
Yeah, he's that kind of guy.
Joik.
Mm-hmm. Good plan.
First of all, blah 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 yada 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 yeah blah 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 blah. I'm a sheep again. Yada yada yada. Hey, guys.
Handsome again.
Enemy. Blah blah blah. And the end. The same old. Oh! Dang it! My goodness, this is my stop. I gotta get going here. So anyway, that's all for now. See ya! Now that's a lot of damage! Ah!
Emotional damage.
That went better than expected. Shutting off your mind is easy.
I saw your face just now. You obviously listened to him.
I would have listened to him out of respect.
No, you wouldn't.
I honestly would.
Oh.
No problem, Cloud.
For Babylon.
No, for anyone who talks.
Oh. No, only Babylon.
Never the Babylon.
Only the Babylon.
Only the Babylon.
That's inappropriate.
Is it?
In 42 states.
Oh my.
I
It was only so long.
did do this one, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care about that. Yeah. So the one that we're missing, can I not leave?
Is near the beginning.
Oh shit.
I think you can get off. I think you can get off through the stairs to the left.
No.
No.
No, I went there and didn't let me.
Oh, then I guess we're not at a place we can just leave.
I thought we were. Okay, non-stop train to Springdale Center Station. Is that where we want to go? Yes. Let's go with that one. Okay, I think we want to go to Sunshine, unless we've already done Sunshine.
You've done all of them except for the one in the top left.
Yeah,
Of the right side.
Sunshine. And I'm pretty sure we can... Don't jinx it, man. I think we can get to... we can leave this area that we're about to go to. We can get out of here if we want.
Well, the only reason I said Babylon is because the announcer guy kind of sounded like the way that I talked with him.
Oh, I see. I get you.
Yeah, that's just some of the one way that I can do anything that I want to.
Ah,
Yeah.
yar. Are, are you okay?
Yeah.
You're-
Just,
Are you bumping the mic?
I'm turning it off and on.
Oh, okay. It sounds like you're bumping it.
Basically, this new mic that I got, because I'm using the new one, it has the mute button on the top that I can just tap.
Oh, that's why it sounds like you're bumping it.
It's so much nicer than my other mic, because like it also has RGB, and when I mute it,
Mm-hmm.
it turns off the RGB, so I know it's off.
Oh.
With my other mic, I can press the button, and it might not even let me know.
Good. Good. Love it when that happens.
Yeah, so with this one, I can at least like I know that I can tap it and be fine.
Yeah, we need sunshine and spring.
Oh, we already have spring.
Oh, wait, you're right. Sorry, I thought we didn't. We just need sunshine.
Pretty sure that spring was like the first one we got.
Blah, 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 blah. Rage Master.
I don't see a Rage Mancer.
Bleh. We need...
What?
We need sunshine. Sunshine Station. I'm guessing it's gonna be orange.
I'm gonna guess that it's gonna be red.
Did you know that was the trans colors?
Where?
The train.
Oh, lovely.
Sunshine! Well, we were both
It was
wrong.
maroon.
We were both wrong.
Or magenta. Would you say it's magenta?
I say magenta, yeah. It's a dark magenta.
Yeah, not really maroony.
Nah, it needs to be more brown.
Yeah.
Colors, am I right?
I work in paint. It's like the bane of my existence.
Hey, it's Foxline.
Yes.
That's me.
It is you.
Hey, Whisper, about the yokai pad. Is that the newest model that you can get in the yokai world?
I'm glad you asked. The trendiest, most tech-savvy yokai lineup for days for these things. I finally got my hands on one. This thing is hot. Hot! Since I'm the best butler around, I must always have the newest devices. See, I didn't even have to say it out of tune.
You did it.
It's just factual.
So what's so great about this yokai pad? What features does it have?
Aww. Well, it's, you know.
I didn't mean to get him all flustered.
Oh, you know what they say, right? It's super smooth. Smooth to the touch. That's mostly it. It's just really smooth. Smooth enough to sleep on, you know?
No?
He really doesn't have a clue.
Sleep on my frickin' iPad.
Do you?
Yes.
That's not good for you.
Well, I mean, I have a pillow on top of it.
Between you and the thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
By the way, did I let you know that I completed every single side mission, minus the underground, in Tears of the Kingdom?
No.
I have done it.
You didn't say you did all of them. You said that you just did, I almost said the shrines. No, the stables.
Yep, I did the stables. I did the tiers. I did the areas. So now all I got to do is the underground.
Hey, Crow.
Yes.
Congratulations! Congratulations! You completed the stamp collection! What a thrill.
Congratulations! Congratulations! Congratulations!
Thank you.
Congratulations!
There's a lot of congratulations right there. Old man.
Oh, you...
Welcome to the fair and friendliest place in town. Here's a friendly reminder. Wait for the train behind the yellow line. Don't want to die now.
Well, if anything, do you know where that congratulations was a reference to?
In Tokyo in Paradise.
Maybe? I mean, not the one I'm referencing, but maybe it's done there? I don't know, actually.
I don't even know if that's an actual show. I just named words.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if there was, like, something that, like, you knew that I did.
No, it's Evangelion.
Yay!
Yeah, I know the reference, but I just wanted to be a dick about it.
How dare you.
Sorry. Oh my god. We did it! We completed the thingamabob. There's a funny joke about Evangelion and Yokai Watch. I'll link it to you later.
Alright. Oh, did you like my Sherlock Holmes joke?
Yes, actually.
Should I tell the... Should
Go
I wait till Varco gets here?
No, you can say that. Go ahead.
Say it right now?
Yeah, say it.
No Varco, no cat?
Doesn't matter. I mean, you could save it for... Yeah, you can save it for them.
I'll save it for them.
Okay. So, who did I
I think that he was in, Sunshine.
Was it Sunshine?
No, the one where... The one that's, like, up and to the right, I think.
Oh, the, this just Sakura one.
Yes.
Excellent tower. It's either that or, like, somewhere in the center. I don't remember.
Yeah, I mean...
We'll figure it out. Oh, no.
Kyubi, is that you?
I love this event. It's so funny. You have to be Kyubi.
Oh, that's right.
Because we're gonna be back and forthing each other.
Oh, man.
You gotta be a suave child.
Should I change the voice from what I normally do?
What do you normally give him?
Remember, it was the Spaniard?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
As good of a Spaniard as I can get, really?
I mean, you could try that again. But he's a child.
Ah, Springdale! The perfect place to try out new material.
Huh? Are you from around here?
No! I came to this town to collect a certain something. Oh my. Has anyone ever told you how charming you are?
What?
You have an air of sophistication and sweetness about you. But that figure I see with you, it would appear your charm draws even yokai to you. Does it not?
What?
I played it so cool, she will surely recognize my charm.
I don't know what charm has to do with it. I'm friends with some yokai, yes. His face.
Oh, not quite the reaction I was hoping for.
The horror on his face. Like, no!
Right.
My charm didn't work! Wait, though. You're talking about yokai. Can you see them too?
Not in the sense that you mean. I am not a human who can see yokai. I am in fact a yokai myself.
Huh, you're a yokai.
What? A yokai disguised as a human? Whisper, you act like it's not...
It's so normal for us.
Yeah, you would think... You would, like... think that it would be so normal.
Mm-hmm. You'd be used to it.
You're looking so smug.
So you didn't pick up on it either, huh, Whisper?
Oh, of course I realized it. And this yokai is Another then. My apologies. I failed to introduce myself to such a charming young lady. I'm trying so hard to roll
I know.
R's.
I mean, you did really well so far.
Thank you.
Better than I could ever do.
My name is Kyubi.
Kyubi? I love those. A Kyupi? What the fuck is a Kyupi?
I don't know. Aha! Finally, she has come to see that I, too, am a charming person.
Or is it Kyupis? Cute pies. Is it Kyupis or Kyupies? I don't know.
Both. Both?
Kyupis are
Good.
those cutie pie dolls from like 100 years ago, right?
Oh, this girl's... Yeah. It's a tough nut to crack. But no matter. A small correction. My
Good.
name is Kyubi. Yes, Kyubi.
Oh, okay, Kyubi. Got it. Nice to meet you. I'm Cloud.
Kyubi? That's one of the highest level yokai. You are quite correct. But alas, I am still very much in training.
I do like
Training.
his design is like you can tell that those are supposed to be his ears while it's still being his hair.
Yeah.
And then the bangs at the bottom, or the what do you call it? It's not bangs.
His freaking mullet.
Yeah, it's the tails.
Except there's too many, I think.
I know, but he's trying his best.
1, 2, 3, 4. No, actually, that's just right. Yeah, that's just the right amount.
Yeah.
And I've come to this town in human form to achieve a certain objective.
It sounds like you're trying to drown.
I am drowning in my R's.
I love it.
Huh.
She shows so little interest. I'll have to use my final strategy. She'll notice my charm if I spend a great deal of time with her.
Okay, Jesus Christ.
I think you might be able to help me, Cloudo. Would you lend me your aid in pursuit of my noble goal?
Huh? You want me my help?
A request for aid from the great Kyubi. That's not a chance you get often. You might be able to make a powerful friend. You should hear him out.
So, fun fact, you do not get Kyubi in this game. If you're playing Fleshy Souls, I think, you do. But you have to fight him. But in this one, you're just befriending him as a character.
So, what's this noble goal then? What do I have to do exactly?
Finally, she shows some interest. I will show her how charming I can be. My goal is to achieve a higher rank, to be what is known as a greater Kyubi. And for that, I must collect something called Kyubi Orbs.
More orbs to collect.
Kyubi Orbs?
Yes, let me show you.
The way.
We got one.
It's a heart. I thought that was cute.
It is.
What is this strange object? I've never seen anything like it. They... God dang it, I've already lost it.
I'm sorry.
They appear when people realize just how charming I am. And if I call out, oh, holy 100 of them and present them to the Crimson Master, I will finally be granted the rank of Greater Kyuubi. I have already collected a fair amount, but I have yet to reach my goal. Oh, I see what you're getting at. You want us to collect these for you.
But how do I do that? I've never even seen one before today.
That white one. I feel like he just mocked me.
Wizard's
He will pay greatly. But I am the best butler!
gonna die.
Oh, but wait, you, Cloud. Only a Kyubi can make them appear. But I could use your help. You're so much more familiar with this town of Springdale than I am. Yes. So I want you to introduce me to friends who'll recognize how charming I hate these R's! I am.
You want to meet my friends and show them how charming you are?
Yes, and then you do a nice little dance.
The Jekyll
Like shikapow wow wow or zig zig ah.
Zigga zigga war.
But that will do nicely. You break the ice, and I will do the charming.
But I don't think I know enough people to get you 100 Kyuubi Orbs.
Again, I don't need 100. I would just ask for, say, 10. 10! Yes, that is good.
Very good.
I've been doing some charming on my own, see? I just need a little boost.
I think you can actually get 20 in this game, but you don't need that many.
Whoa. Well, a mere 10 doesn't sound too difficult at all. Round them up quickly and befriend Kyubi as soon as we can.
Well, see, yeah, well, sure. I'll see what I can do, I guess. Heart.
Cloud, you don't have 10 friends, do you?
I have 20.
Pathetical.
I only have one.
Really? That's the only one you'll need?
Oh, dang.
Right. I am grateful. I'm fortunate to have met such a charming young lady. Some of these rollings are just not working for me.
You're trying your best. I appreciate that. Well, you know, sometimes you run into people when you're out and about.
Oh, why with the 3 R's? Come on, Kyubi.
He's a fox. He growls.
God, she really is charm resistant. I hate you, Kyubi.
His face, though, he's so depressed about it.
I know. He's trying to get a charm off of us, too.
He is.
God, I just realized.
Yeah, he's trying to charm us, but Katie is just not charmable. She is literally me. Like, where, like, someone flirts with you, and it just goes right over my head. Until after the fact that, oh shit, they were trying to flirt. Oh well. Wait, as you were saying, I'm sorry.
But yeah, no, I think Nate is also uncharmable.
Well, yeah, he's also a boy.
I'm pretty sure that Kyubi has charmed boys.
Has he?
I mean, I would think so.
I would think so, but I'm pretty sure, at least in this game, if you play as Nate, I think he doesn't even bother charming you. But if you, we are Katie, he does try to charm us.
Really? So he's trying to charm only 100 ladies?
Yep.
Wow.
I know.
I will let you hold on to the Kyuubi Orbs. Let me know when you collect 10.
Sure thing.
A real charmer has started. So this is also why I want to play this version of the game. Because this quest is only in this version.
Ah.
And I thought it was really funny. So, we got Kyubi.
Yep.
Where's the train?
And I gotta say that I was quite on a roll there.
Where the fuck is this thing?
I think it's gonna be where you can access.
Oh, wait, no, I think it's below us.
Is it?
Yeah, I remember there's like a random event where it's like a thing.
Really?
Vending machine. Was that you or me?
I don't recall.
It doesn't matter.
Hey, kid! You two should kiss! I was remembering something from ASDF.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's just you, me, and the moon.
The moon.
It's just like, hey, you two should kiss!
I don't know, there's something really funny about like random like, you two should do this in the distance. Like, what the fuck is get out of here.
Especially when it's the moon.
Yeah.
Have you seen the ASDF?
I don't think so, no.
Oh my god, there's like 5 of them. I know what we're doing after this.
Well, we also have to do the thing I'm going to send you as well. Mine's shorter, probably. I don't know. We'll watch them all. Don't worry about it.
We'll watch them all, yes.
Yeah. Hey, kid, are you enjoying the stamp rally?
I am. I'm enjoying it so much, in fact. I collected all the stamps, every last one.
Wow, I'm impressed. Making it to all 18 stations is no easy task. I did it in one day, too.
And he's like, do it again.
I think he's like, I've done it like 5 times or something.
He did it like 3, I'm pretty sure he said.
Whatever, the point is he did it a lot.
Yes.
It's like, stop. You know, you remind me of a lot of me when I was a kid.
I like trains.
Yes.
Yes, you do. Let's choose to take that as a compliment.
I guess Whisperer's like, that's an insult.
Right.
So what's the big prize?
It's the best prize ever you're ever gonna get.
Chlamydia.
Mm-hmm.
No, not chlamydia.
It's Klonoa.
Yay!
Oh, is that right? I think I forgot I was voicing him too. Haha, I bet you've been wondering. I've got your prize right here. Don't get too excited now. It's kind of lame, but it's also very easy. You've won a free and easy pass. So you know what this is?
An infinite to ride path.
Uh-huh, it's free.
Nice.
You never had to play for a train ever again.
Nice.
Oh, excuse me.
A free and easy pass? I don't know what to say. Does this mean?
With the free and easy pass, you can ride the train as much as you want. It's like an all-you-can-eat buffet. But instead of food, you get train rides.
So I won more train rides? Don't you have any other prizes? Like maybe a puppy?
Would you want a puppy from a random guy?
I think I'd rather take the train pass.
Right? I mean, we did get harassed.
You gotta pay more.
Yeah, but we did get harassed a bit on the train.
I mean, fair enough.
Oh, I love them.
Yay, bingo.
Bingo!
They're cute.
They're very nice. The sun guy still creeps me out.
Real light! Okay, so we're done with the train. Oh, and we got
a trophy.
we got a trophy. Okay, yeah, so we can go down here.
Oh!
Oh no, it's Whimsy. I think. Wait, is it Whimsy? What the hell? Oh, it's this. I found it.
What the hell?
It's a mountain man.
Well, no, I meant like to the freaking sign, like elongating like that.
Oh yeah, it lets you know. Oh hey, by the way, I'm a yokai. That's you.
This is my turf. Who are you to come in without my express permission? We fight.
Yeah.
Like men!
We fight all the time, and then we go, oh god, hello. He likes sushi.
Well, if it says like that we fight, doesn't that mean that there's a lot more than just these three?
Yes.
The stand! He has an enemy stand-up!
There's actually 3 more. It's like a yokai battle you would have with like people, other players, if you linked up. But oh shoot, there's a ball. I was gonna take a sip, but then this popped up. Dang it! Let me get it. Oh my god, it's so fast.
Woo!
We got 3 things.
Yes. Oh, that's right, Pokemon.
Pokemon? Oh yeah, you have to render it. That's right. I already done all my jazz. You don't have to look at me to do things.
Oh no, I don't. I mean, technically, I do.
Yeah, we gotta do more Pokemon.
Well, no, I just mean that like looking at you helps me remember that.
Alright.
Defeated! My reputation in the art of battle has been tarnished! Am I not practicing enough? Should I retake Sumo 101? Yet, I am grateful to be humbled. Take this as a token of thanks.
Use karate.
I like how he practices sumo and he gave us a book about karate.
Yes, as one does.
Now, I will say that I am a big fan of, like, sumo in like, a majority of, like, media, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also a really big enjoyer of kabuki. I think I said that right?
I hope so.
Like, you know, the art of destruction, and they have the hands out and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So I just recently found out, right?
Mm-hmm.
That
Wait, I don't want that.
Wait, I'm just trying to edit later. Pokemon Crystal. Which ones have I not? Wait.
The last 3.
Well, no, I'm trying to like. Oh, did I already put them in and they're just. Which one is that? 521. Okay, so I already have them in the thing. I just need to put them onto the timeline. I'm just gonna put all 3 of them.
I gotta stop. Too much running, not enough food. I was hungry. I love just a little slight snack. If only some nice kid would do me a little favor.
Chicken curry? That's not a small snack.
That's a small snack to me. Holy hell.
Hey, girl.
She's clearly talking about you, right? Well, no, apparently she's talking to me, but I was already talking when she was talking to me. You know what I mean. What do you think? Care to help her out?
No.
Oh, a nice kid has appeared to grant my wish. Is that a hunger mirage? Okay, Mirage, I want a chicken curry one, just one serving. Don't forget that part.
Running on empty. Do we have that?
Oh, that smells delectable. Is that such a thing as a Mirage? You brought me a chicken curry and you brought one serving even.
There you go.
Thank you. My vision has cleared. You truly are a nice kid. No Mirage there. Now I can get back to my running.
It might not be the best idea for her to run on a full stomach.
Is that a thing?
Yes, you don't want to work out on a full stomach.
Okay. I'll be sure not to do that.
Yeah, because, like, you could barf if you basically, like, turn the wrong way.
Ah. But if you do like something light, it wouldn't matter.
I mean, it would probably... You could still blow chunks.
I mean, I've never done it while running.
Bingo! Well, like, typically, like, if you're running, you would feel the stuff sloshing in your stomach as you run.
Did you know I had a nightmare about that? Yeah.
Was it lovely?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
No, it was a child nightmare.
Oh, that's not good.
Because my mom read me Beowulf as a child.
Why was she reading Beowulf?
Guess how old I was?
4.
Basically, yeah. She thought it was a good story for me, and she read it to me as a child. And I had a very active imagination, and it gave me nightmares.
It would probably give me nightmares too.
And I remember there's a very specific line near the beginning where it's explaining about like one of the goblin troll things, where like you can hear when he moves the blood and bones swishing in his belly. And it just, like, the image just stuck with my brain. What was funny in my nightmares, though, of it, is that it looked like Jabba the Hutt. And I don't remember watching Star Wars back then. So it's like, I don't know why it looked so similar to it. Like, in the design-wise, but, like, just longer limbs. Instead of a slug or whatever it was. Anyway, you're no more.
Okay, I'm not going any further. No further. No more rowing. I'll just drift.
Me too.
Deja vu. I've just been in this place before. Good on the streets, and I know it's my time to go.
Jesus Christ.
I don't want to give you this, but I guess I have to. He gives you the oars to the boat.
So the bronze tag is something that we can actually do in this. Because from what I understand, it doesn't work well on the Citra. But it's like, you know, the spin-off game?
Blasters.
Also known as Busters in Japan. Because it's, but you know, Ghostbusters. Yokai Busters. Get it? They were even dressed up like Ghostbusters before the edit. Because, you know, copyright.
Yeah.
But, we got gum. I don't know if I could, like, talk to most of the characters that we need to talk to right now, because it's night, technically. It's still AM. PM. Like 6 p.m. Oh, God, I'm burping. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
I drank a soders.
I'm just making sure that everything is good. Like, I'm just so glad that, like, the team doesn't change. Oh my god, wait. Do I have a gold at this point? No. There ain't no way that a level 16 freaking Kyubi is... Yep, no, he's still fine.
Making sure he's not evolved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's, like, the one thing that I mess up way too much.
Oh!
And I always forget to, like, evolve them or something.
I tripped, but nothing opened, so we're good. I got scared.
I wasn't looking.
I got scared there for a second, like, oh no, I tripped.
Do it again, I wasn't looking.
I can't do it again on the whim.
Oh, big guy's back.
Oh boy. What do you want? Okay.
You need to grow. He's telling you you're short.
Well, I'm a child.
I think he said that's a skill issue.
Well, if you want to be that way about it, I can fight you.
Fight me?
I'll fight you. I have strong legs.
I gotta protect my shins.
I'm not that short. Come on.
I don't know. Like you're almost an inch shorter than me. I'm pretty sure.
I could kick in vulnerable spots. You don't know.
No, foot.
Foot?
You're like a 1 foot
Why-
shorter than I am.
Why are you making me shorter than I am?
Aren't you like 5'4" or something?
I'm 5 years
You're
old.
5 foot?
Yes.
Well, then I was making you out to be taller than you were.
I know, but you said I would kick your foot. That's shorter in distance.
Shins.
You said shins and then you said foot.
Well, yes, no, that you are a foot shorter than I am.
I am a foot.
Because I am 6'4", which means you are legitimately a foot shorter than I am.
Hey, you want to be that?
No, I do not want to do that. That's a hardcore thing.
There's a shadow of a knocked.
Yes, yes, it is.
You already got it, though. But there's something special, if I remember right, that we can get right here.
I could name the episode "Barty, I'm bored."
You were succeeding, though. You were getting further than I was.
Yes, I know, and it's very scary. Oh, Kabuki!
Uh-huh. Arachnia.
We got the man.
He's a pink
Oh.
spider.
He's the man who owns Smogmella.
Well, he's actually not. This is an alternate color. The same guy. Yeah. Up to Cas, what was the last mistake you'll ever make?
Hey, man, we're just trying to be friends.
The fucking voice!
I hate his voice. Holy hell.
I forgot that that's what he sounds like.
Arachnia!
It's so high-pitched.
Right?
Oh my god, what do you call him?
Phobia.
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 I have a spider phobia.
Oh.
Yeah. It's unfortunate because I think spiders are cool.
Have you seen the Morty on board meme?
No, I don't think. I've only watched season 1.
Another. It's like a fan-made thing.
Oh, okay, yeah, no. I don't watch anything with Rick and Morty. Except for season 1. Okay. So we've done that. What coins do you want to use? I don't think it really matters. I mean, there probably are a couple that we could still get special, but...
Light. Ooh!
Nickel?
I don't really know what we can technically get, so...
I'm not looking it up.
Fair enough.
We got that!
Yay! We can evolve someone with that.
Or level up somebody with that.
You know, it would have been very nice if you were like, Orb, we could level somebody up with that.
Orb. Orb, I could disagree with you and do something else.
Koma-san.
We don't have Koma-san.
We could have.
No.
If we did another game, yes.
Yes. If we play Yokai Blasters,
Fleshy souls.
no, dude, Crow, listen to me. We could have him as the start in White Dog Squad.
Fleshy soul.
We're not playing Fleshy Soul. Hey, look, it's your favorite.
He's your favorite.
Don't you dare. That's my favorite.
It personifies you so beautifully.
How dare you?
I thought you said it was your favorite.
I was lying.
You lied to me?
Yes. Aw.
How dare you?
Usagi.
Usagi.
I almost forgot that we got him in the last episode.
I know, me too. What the hell?
Because he's not in our party.
Right?
Do you want to evolve him?
Didn't we already see what he evolved into?
No.
Let's evolve him then.
Alright, I don't remember what level he has to be. I didn't look it up.
He is a waste on the Yokai Express.
Well, I mean, if you gotta be that judgmental, I suppose you could be correct. Dang it. He has to be higher level than that.
Oh my god, you know, he would have been so good to name Zoro, you know why?
Because he has a sword.
Onigiri!
Exactly, yeah. I was thinking it too. But, like, you wanted to name the other guy Zoro, because we had him as Zoro last time.
I know.
Even though, technically speaking, I do agree he would have been a better Zoro. But he was in the first game.
Yeah.
So, it wasn't possible, even if we wanted to do. What was I gonna do?
You were gonna do doo-doo.
Right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do the thing that we always do.
Go talk with Grandma?
No.
Oh, the long cave.
Because I want to see if we can get further in.
Oh, wow, that's a weird-looking guy with really big arms and a funky-looking helmet. Kind of reminds me of Gundam Wing. That
What?
one blonde guy.
Gundam Wing?
Yeah, there's this weird-looking picture that's on my, it's on my
Oh my.
dash.
Did I send it to you?
No. I mean, you kind of did, but you kind of didn't.
Did I not? I know I sent you a couple Gundam Wing stuff.
Yeah, let me
Stop
go ahead.
crying.
Let me just go ahead and... Yeah, let me just go ahead and send it to you.
Okay.
This
So-
is just like on my dashboard.
Did I tell you about how much I hate Gundam Seed?
I was never a big fan of Gundam Seed.
You know why I didn't like Gundam Seed?
Why didn't you like Gundam Seed?
Number one, I found it extremely boring, and also the other blonde guy with long hair looked like Zets. What the fuck is his name? Zets? Sex? Millardo? Rolena's brother.
Oh! The guy I was just talking about!
Oh. Yeah, because you were mentioning the blonde guy. So wait, why'd you send me this image?
Because it's on my dash.
Oh, because that's the episode I posted up of Final Fantasy VIII today.
Yeah, see, he got the helmet
Yeah.
reminded me of that.
Yeah, that's him. That's the original blonde guy.
I love him!
That's Rolena's brother.
I had his Red Gundam model.
Oh, I do like his design and everything. The only thing I will say about him, I liked him better than the other blonde guy that's in Seed, who's trying to like replicate the same character, but is awful.
Yeah, like I didn't really like. Ooh, there's the Gundam that I had.
Oh. Pretend I'm your English teacher. I put you in charge of assigning the homework. What do you choose? 1 paper long or 3 short Wait.
If we do a long paper, then basically we might get farther away from the place.
Yeah, I'm thinking that. Haha, you're a sporting type. Good. And we fight. Alright. Oh, hey, it's your favorite. All 3 of them.
God, I hate all 3 of them.
I know. Oh my god.
But yeah, I didn't like Seed because one, the art style.
Yeah, it was really anime. For an anime? I mean, okay. To clarify, Gundam Wing, while it is an anime, it was a little bit more like Western style, I feel. While Seed was a lot more like modern anime, whereas everything's like a very colorful, bright shade and stuff like that.
Yeah. Like, I guess you could say that Wing was kind of stylized.
Yes.
To a degree.
It really was.
While Seed was just kind of eh.
Yeah, speaking of seeds, it's my turn. And dead.
And like I think I saw only like an episode or 2 and I came down to the conclusion that everyone was bland.
They were, yes, 100%. Like, at least, Okay, well... How did I do my homework? You feel like you've gotten a bit farther. Cool. Thank you. I'm gonna burp. Hey, look at this dude.
Oh, he's a waiting guy.
He's a handsome bloke. He's got good hair.
Hey, it's Markiplier here.
You're voicing him now.
Hey, Markiplier here. Don't mind me. I'm just waiting here for my girlfriend to show up. Why, hello, baby. Just...
Wait. Excuse me?
No, that's a line that Markiplier said.
No. Read the line.
Wait. Yes, I've been waiting a whole week. What of it? What?
He's a literal waiting guy.
Yes, holy hell.
Oh
No!
I was gonna take a sip, but then I read ahead and like, wait a second. Oh my god.
She's not coming, is she?
No. Oh no, that's so sad.
Bro,
Really funny. What the fuck?
Bro, how have you been like surviving for a week?
I don't know. He just has.
Gosh dang.
Yeah, you don't want to be in this tunnel. Also, why would she come into the tunnel this deep? Exactly.
I finally found you. You're Cloud, right?
Yes.
I knew it. I'm so glad to finally meet you. Here's a little something for you.
Is it a battle? Yep.
Imagine if she was like, I was looking for this guy. He was waiting for me like a week ago.
Well, I would think people were like, I was waiting for him and it's been 100 years. Like maybe even more extreme than just a week.
Right.
That's why she's an old lady now.
Oh, but you know what's like my guiltiest pleasure?
A G Gundam.
G Gundam? G Gundam. Isn't that the one with this fist of mine glows with an awesome power?
I don't remember, but what I do remember about it is there was this one guy with red hair who looked like he was wearing a woman's bathing suit in his Gundam outfit.
Hold up, let me...
I loved him.
Yeah, it's a freaking Shining Gundam!
Yeah!
Gundam!
Oh, cool. Is that the brunette?
He's the one with the black hair. Kind of
Oh.
like blackish blue hair.
I don't remember the guy with black hair. I remember the brunette, the brown hair guy, and then the redhead guy.
Here, I'll send you a picture.
Please. I need to actually watch that. Oh, okay. I thought he had brown hair for some reason. That's the same guy I was thinking of.
Here's like a list of characters. Maybe you're thinking about that guy with the really weird looking mohawk looking thing.
Nope. For some reason, I thought the guy with the black hair in the center was a brunette. But no, the guy with the Kuwabara hairstyle, that's the redhead. His mobile suit outfit when he's inside looks like a woman's bathing suit. Look it up. It's beautiful. I love it so much. I'm not even joking.
I wish I knew his name.
No, just look up bathing suit.
It.
Yeah.
Did you have fun?
Did you found it?
I kind of found it.
Because like he is fully covered, but like the color of his arm part of the armor or suit, whatever, it looks very skin colored. So it looks like he is wearing a woman's bathing suit.
I sent it to you.
Okay.
It's not very good, but
yeah, that's it. Because he's like so pale. Like when in the show when you watch it, it literally looks like he is. That's his skin.
You know, they say that Shining Gundam is actually the most OP Gundam.
Really?
Yeah. I don't remember why, because it was like over like 10 paragraphs long, but hey.
The way the kid's looking up at me like, hey, I'm cute.
Dude, that's a demonic child right there.
That's how Chai looks up at me. Upside down. I was like, oh, cute
That's
kitty.
a demonic chai right there.
Hey, what are you doing here? Are you lost?
No.
No, how about now?
Yeah, you're right. He's ready to fight. Let's use her for a second. She's a windy girl.
I was thinking to myself, what did I say that I was going to show you? And I found it.
Oh, cool. Great story, bro.
So I found the... Morty, I'm bored. I'm going to kill you.
What?
What?
Oh, the thing you're going to show me later?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm going to unalive you.
You can't do that.
Aw.
Oh,
Do we have
no.
this? I don't remember if we got one in this game so far. I know in the first one we did.
It's so hard to tell when we got something new and something old.
I don't care. Nope, he's new.
Oh, lovely.
We can kill him. Yes.
You mean unalive him, right?
Don't be stubborn. Accept your fate. You've been lost for such a long time, you see. It's been over 100 years.
Oh my god, this child.
What if I was supposed to be the date?
Then you would get pickpocket.
I would have been an adult by that point. Oh, hey, maybe this is a girlfriend. Weary girl.
Hey, you. Looks like you've been walking around for a while. Aren't you tired?
No, I'm not tired. I'm tired. I'm a bit tired. I'm really tired. I know I'm not.
Oh, really? Then I guess you should have enough energy for this.
They just want to kick my butt.
They do.
We got Mochi again.
Kill the mochi.
I'll kill it with my timer. There was a comic I read. Where I don't think it was official, but it was like a fan comic of the turtles.
TMNT?
And it's in Japanese, so I don't think it's official. But in the comic, they're like fighting some enemies, and then Donatello pulled out
A gun?
no,
I knew it. But that's okay.
you get a feeling you were before. Cool. No, he pulls out a timer for cooking, and it's like a cute little one, like the kind that you spin and it's like a circle. I think it had like have a smiley face on it. And he held it up like it was a bomb, and this scared them away. Like you don't even have to understand what they're saying to understand what's going on.
Yeah.
But it's just really funny. He's like, because I saw that, I was like, I want one of those. But I've seen like one that looks like a tomato, and I really want that. It's a cute little timer. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Uh-oh.
Banana.
No!
Banana!
Ah!
Banana!
Okay. I think I'm good.
Okay.
Whew. Oh, no, maybe not.
Banana!
Stop with another blurring gal. You could be this.
Okay. Oh, look at this cutie! I wish you were my kid. I'd take you to an amusement park every day.
It looks like she could literally just close her arms around me and take me away.
Pile driver!
She's-
It's a pile driver!
She's so tall
Yeah.
and thick. I wouldn't stand a chance. Just seeing him walk is funny. Oh, hey, it's me again.
Yay! Oh, but what was I talking about?
What?
I don't remember.
Who are you? My name is Cloud.
But I'm the... what is missing? Your face? We've already seen this.
Yes.
But what? Oh, yeah, it's the no-face guy.
Yeah, face off.
Yeah, bye-bye.
It's like, oh, what was the point of that?
He dropped an item. Can I please pick it up? No? Cool. Oh, very cool, actually.
Oh, lovely.
I'll take that.
Oh. The crying in the middle of the song, though.
I hate it.
Oh, Jesus, she is large.
And in charge.
She is, with my life. Dismeralda,
filter.
no filter.
I was already on top.
You were, but I was saying Dismeralda first. Random Doc. Crow.
Dang it. This always happens. Alright then. Cloud. Let's have a look. Oh god, it's the creepy random duck from the first one!
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that's the same sprite, too.
Yeah, holy hell. Is anything bothering you lately?
This hurts, that hurts. What do you mean?
I see. We're gonna have to take drastic measures here.
It'd be funny if it was a boss.
Right.
Just a random boss. Ah, smuggling!
Oh.
That's her first form.
Yeah, boy.
He likes seafood.
I hate no sirs. Get them out of here.
I can't.
Seafood is this. Oh, hello. Footy. Feffy? Fete?
Put Lithy YouTube.
I can speak English.
Ah, yes, you can. Oh, was this the person who speaks mainly French?
I think so.
I vaguely remember you. Pretty sure.
Yeah, it was sports.
Hi.
Quick, stop him. He's squirming.
Nice to see you again. Always good to see returning faces.
Yeah. Oh my god, can I... Oh my god.
Watermelon yan.
Oh, that's right. I was talking about like my guilty
Oh, lucky.
pleasures.
Guilty pleasures?
Yes.
That's inappropriate.
No, it's not.
It's not, no.
Gonna make people think.
Isn't that what you want them to do, though?
No.
Oh, a random thing before you mention your guilty pleasures.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing Harvest Moon today,
Mm-hmm.
and I got a lot of money,
Mm-hmm.
and it ended up being 66630.
Ooh.
It's you.
France 2, Kosovo, none. Hmm?
Doctor.
Oh. Now you seem better. Looks like there's no need to worry after all.
I wanted to bend over.
But I can talk about the guilty pleasures now?
Yes.
Yay!
This is the best type of attack. Oh, hey.
From a height of that.
You got
What
two
the
Tublapa.
hell is that?
That's a yoink.
No, the Tublap. I don't like that he's licking the bath water.
He
He's drinking the Gamer Girl bath water.
is. He's married to Tungus.
Oh God.
That's not
They
true.
were made for each other.
I was lying.
Oh, how dare you? But anyways, about that guilty pleasure.
Yes.
Gundam games.
I never played one.
Well, I mean, like, they typically tend to be shooters, so I don't
Expect me to, yeah.
I don't expect you to be perfectly honest. Unless you played Gundam Warriors.
Mm-mm.
Which is kind of like Dynasty Warriors, but with Gundams.
I've never
How'd-
played. Dynasty Warriors.
You played Hyrule Warriors, right?
No.
Nani.
I have.
You have?
I played it on the 3DS, I played it on the Wii U, and I played it on the Switch.
And you played a Dynasty Warriors-esque game.
I've also played one on the Wii.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what it was called, but a friend of mine got it for me as a gift. And it was actually a Dynasty Warrior game.
Mm-hmm.
With like the original characters kind of thing. But for the Wii.
Hey, Foot, are you talking about football?
Football.
Is football in season, or is it like
Wait,
something else?
I accidentally clicked on something that said something about something's dying.
Oh.
But oh, maybe it was me. I am dying, but on your deathbed, you've been granted 2 choices. Which is it? Return to life or be reincarnated.
Be reincarnated sounds like it would take a lot longer.
I would rather do it though.
Yeah. Yay!
Nice. Yay! But like between the 2 choices, I would 100% rather be reincarnated than relive my old life. You know?
I mean,
Hey, do you like kontatsu? It's kind of a crispy fried pork dish. You haven't tried it? Oh man, it's so good. It's the best.
I don't
Have
know.
you?
Like, I don't particularly hate my life yet. Like, yeah, I get that it sucks right now.
Mm-hmm.
But like, oh god, it's doing the thing again.
Yes.
Yeah, me too. Wait, we just found each other. Here, take this as a token of my friendship.
Alright, cool.
Nice.
I guess he's not evil as long as we're friendly with being lost.
Like, if anything, like, I don't exactly hate my life. It is a little bit difficult right now, but I don't know. I don't think I'd trade it for anything in the world.
Well, like, I'm just like in the mindset of like, I live my life and let's try something else.
I mean, yeah, but like, what if the new life... Oh, there was a switch right there.
Was there?
Yeah.
Well, I can't go back.
Trying it.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Oh, I was like, why am I out of energy?
Grenade!
No!
He turned to you. Did you see that?
Yes, I did. I was like, no! Hey, it's Bill. Bill Nye, the science guy. Bill Nye, the science guy.
Science rule.
You know what's crazy? My mom makes stew with beef and sweet potato. I
Hell
mean,
yes.
that's not real stew, right? You gotta use regular potatoes. If she's gonna use sweet potatoes, she should call it something else. Alright.
Actually, thinking about it, I don't think I've ever had a stew with sweet potatoes.
Neither have I, but it doesn't sound bad.
Yeah, it does. I mean, like, I'm not a big fan. Oh, God.
Look at his jiggle physics.
I hate it here. Like, I'm not a big fan of sweet potatoes, but I would assume that in a stew it's pretty good.
Well, I think there's like a difference though, because like we usually have yams, not sweet potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think they are different. Like sweet potatoes are purple, while the yams are what we usually have, which are the yellow things, or orange.
I don't know, because apparently in, like, A Wonderful Life, they're the exact same thing.
I think it's just a translation thing, though.
Maybe.
I don't know.
A lot of people will say, oh, yeah, you basically do the yams, but... Or no, they'll say, like, yeah, sweet potatoes, but then, like, you play the game and it says yams.
Yeah, it's really confusing. Well, I think it's because, like, what we are eating is literally a yam, but we call them sweet potatoes here. Overseas, we call them sweet potatoes, but they're actually yams.
Huh.
And an actual sweet potato is purple on the inside.
You're a sweet potato.
Am I purple on the inside?
No, you're just a sweet potato.
Aw, thank you. You've just died by accident. How so sad. That's what I missed the line of. So I guess we should say reincarnated again.
Yeah.
Look at that dog.
It is a pug.
Yay, we got a little bit far. I also went through that dog. Anyway.
What's the worst Pokemon?
The worst Pokemon? What's the one that is with the crazy eyes in black and white?
Crazy eyes.
Uh-huh.
Give me
The-
a little bit more to work with here.
It's the one at the beginning. It's a rat.
Oh, Patrat.
Yeah, the evolution. I fucking hate that one. Thanks for talking to me. It's been a while since I've been spoken to anyone. In return, I'll challenge something with you. The 13th door is always dark. I find it to be pretty nice and calming. Okay. Good story,
like,
bro.
Like, there's a lot of, like, Pokemon that I feel are kind of, like, dumb.
Well, I don't think it's dumb. I think it's horrifying.
Well, like...
It's got crazy eyes.
I mean, like, I would think that one would definitely be Geodude.
I like Geodude.
I mean, like, I think Geodude is alright, but, like, he's a rock with, like, arms. It's just weird, you know?
He's a friend.
A friend when things get a little rocky, you mean?
You know what I don't like, though?
What don't you like?
Graveler.
Yeah...
I like Golem the best.
Golem is very nice.
I like him a lot. Lottery ticket!
Ooh.
We can get nothing with that.
I mean, we could get a lottery.
We could, but but most likely we'll get nothing good.
No.
It's Snack World level of, like, you might get something good, you might get something not.
Oh, there was a switch again.
God damn it! Maybe I should be over here. That way I don't miss it. Oh, hey, it's your friend.
No!
Cannot pass him.
Kill him!
Oh, hey, it's the others.
Alright.
I like them, actually.
I like that there are two Oni here. Is Babylon an Oni?
No?
Oh, what's your favorite Kirby enemy?
Kirby enemy?
Yes.
I don't know.
Like, any enemy. Like, any enemy is fine.
The broom one.
Room one?
No, the snowman.
You like the snowman.
I like the snowman. I was like thinking, like, what kind of enemies are there in Kirby? Holy shit, I don't know them very well.
You don't like the guy with the bandana?
Who?
You know.
Mennonite.
Does he have a bandana?
No, but is he an enemy?
I mean, he's a boss.
I like him.
Very nice.
Please, just leave me alone. I mean it. Don't come any closer.
Alright.
What about, like, the most common enemy that you see in Kirby?
I played Kirby 64.
Well, what about the very first enemy that was possessed by the darkness?
DDD?
No, he was, like, the third.
Waddle Dee.
Waddle Dee's nuts!
Oh. Okay, fine. Well, like, I was, like, looking over. I have the amiibo of him, too. I was, like, trying to remember. The fuck is his name? I remember it had D in it, but I could only think of King DDD. I was like, that didn't help. Hey, look, we're in a different area now. It's so much cleaner.
Wow.
We've gone past the thing.
Nice.
Oh, so I said it was going to be over this way.
You know,
Yeah,
honestly, I was hoping that you would have just said it flat out because it's the most common enemy. Oh.
Looks like he wants to fight. Will you battle? Yeah!
I was hoping that you were going to just say it right off the bat so that I didn't have to, like, work that hard for it.
Sorry. It's
good.
spent. Remember him?
Yeah.
He's awful. I love him.
We can name him Mr. K.
He gives you money?
Mummy.
His ability is like he makes it more likely to drop money, I think. But when he uses his Inspirit on you, it makes your yokai drop money itself.
Oh.
So it forces you to use payday.
Okay.
Except for you lose the money.
No.
So I guess, like, think of if you get confused and you have a character that throws.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that.
Okay.
And then you lose the item forever because it threw it.
So basically thief.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. He can't... I forgot that Bentover cannot be touched with Sultimate.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Kill it. Kill it with fire.
Wow, deploy the G diffuser.
No, I can't. I don't have the thing. Oh, no, I missed. No, no, no. Oh, God. Oh, God. I got it. I got scared. He's squirming. Kill the bread eater. Thank you. What?
Trusting autosave and manually saving right after autosave to be safe.
Oh my god, you know what?
What?
So, the program I use for rendering videos, even though I save sometimes, it will like, after I render a video, it's like, do you want to save your progression? Like, I already saved, what do you mean? Like, I didn't do anything else.
Dude, I will save like 3 times after I save.
Uh-huh.
Just in case I didn't save.
That's fair. I will too. But it will usually like take away the saving option if I've already saved. So I don't end up like doing by accident.
I see.
But I don't have autosave on. I turn it off because I sometimes don't want it to be there. So. Look at all that monies.
That's a lot of monies.
It needs more zeros.
No, we do not need more zeros.
Yes, we do. Did you know? There it is.
Oh, finally!
You squint at the worn out letters. Danger! Do not push the switch! Push the switch?
Push it.
Don't push the switch.
This button is made for pushing.
Push the switch. You get the feeling that the tunnel is getting extremely far away. Oh!
Oh.
That's what we want.
Yeah.
Or is it, though? Because if there's a boss at the end of this tunnel, that's kind of scary to think about.
I think you're fine.
Hello?
Look at this cutie!
That was the same. Alright, cool. We both went very quiet. But that was a South Park joke.
What?
Don't push the button.
Really?
And then you push... No, it wasn't the button. It was a... kick the baby. Don't kick the baby. Kick the baby. And then we did it.
Getting on it. There's a lot of trains in this game. Holy hell.
You think?
I mean, you ride the train, the conductor is here with the train.
That's an old steam train, too.
If I had a nickel for every time that there was a train in this game, I'd have 2 nickels. But it's strange that it happened twice.
Hey, we made it to the end.
Yay!
At 6D16.
60K.
New record, bros. Guess what? Oh, it's Iceland.
Oh.
Oh, God. Why are you here? There she is. Oh, and she does look kind of icy, doesn't she?
Yes.
Are we gonna fight you?
Is it Humpty Dumpty?
It's Malice. Wait, what? Crow.
Me?
Yeah.
Some creep made my daughter cry. What a rotten thing to do.
Is that his daughter?
guess so. There's nothing sadder than a crying child.
Oh, well, I guess he's not trying to attack her then.
I guess
Unless-
he's only trying to protect her.
Unless she is the one who made his child cry.
Maybe.
That's weird. Nothing else? Nope.
But then again, she's not really a creep now, is she?
We don't know.
True.
We just know that she's been crying, though.
Yeah. So it would have to be his daughter, I would take it.
I would assume. But we'll never know, because when we'll get to the end of the tunnel, I don't know. We gotta get farther than we got.
Mm-hmm.
I do like how the game allows you basically to get a little bit closer every time.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just like cutting you off.
Yeah.
It gives you like more characters to make it further out.
What the hell?
What?
I'm just seeing like this video of Detective Conan where he kicked a soccer ball at a grenade.
You mean he kicked a grenade at a soccer ball?
No, completely reverse that, and that's what you got.
Why would he do that though?
So that the grenade didn't explode on people.
But didn't he kick the grenade?
No.
Why not?
A lady threw the grenade, and to make it so that, like the soccer ball also came out of a belt. I feel like I need to add that into the story.
I mean, to be fair, Conan was weird.
I've never seen the series.
You never did?
No.
Alright, so I'll give you the premise of the beginning. You ready for it?
Go ahead.
So he starts as an adult, or an older teen, I should say. And he ends up discovering something mysterious.
Mm-hmm.
And so he goes after the guys. And then he finds out that, oh no, I've been discovered. They give him an injection of something that makes him a child.
Oh.
And he still has the brain of an adult.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a very genius detective because of it.
Mm-hmm.
But he has to pretend that he's just an innocent child to his childhood crush, who thinks he's a child because he doesn't want to reveal that he's actually a Conan.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever his actual name was. I think he goes by Conan as a child, but he wears the glasses because he knows if his friend, his childhood crush, saw him as his kid self, she would be like, oh, that looks just like my crush. As a child, because we grew up together as kids. Into adulthood. So he wears glasses, but he doesn't need them.
Okay.
And then the father, who's the detective of the father of the daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I don't remember what his name is. Green Clothes Heartful Tribe hoards things in bags. I know who it is, but I don't remember the name.
Isn't it that money thing that we just seen?
It's not Spamp. It's the old man. It looks like Saint Trick.
Oh.
Is it Saint Trick or? I think Saint Trick is the red one. Or no, I think it's old Saint Trick. Fuck. What is the name of the green one?
I do not remember.
Crow.
I don't remember yokai like
You're
you do.
supposed to remember everything. God damn
I
it.
don't. Yeah.
I'm hating Google right now. Because like every single time I come back on, it's like, are you a robot? It's like, the fuck? No, I'm not. I just type really fast. Why do you think I'm a robot? Holy shit. Oh, Saint Trick. Yeah, Old Saint Trick is the red one. The other one is Yokai Watch Fortune. Old Fortune. Yeah, it's Old Fortune. Also known as Fukuru Jiji.
Oh.
Yeah.
But wait, isn't Gigi supposed to be...
Grandpapa?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a grandpa, it's fine.
Yeah. I was thinking Baba for a second.
That's a grandma.
Yeah.
Do I have to do a space?
Maybe. This would be the time where I get Mantine. Okay.
I thought you were going to say man time.
Dude, why is Mantine so huge?
There he is.
Woo!
Got him. I don't know if I have him actually, though.
I bet you do.
I don't think I do.
I might be remembering the first one.
Yeah, we can't summon him. It's the first one.
Dang it.
I know. I knew we did in the first one, but I couldn't remember if this one we got him in or not. Duh, I'm burping. Did you know?
Mm-hmm.
The show Conan,
Mm-hmm.
Detective Conan, never completed its run over here.
Oh.
So it started with a couple seasons, I believe,
Mm-hmm.
but then it just ended. Like they just discontinued out of nowhere. For us, because it was still going in Japan,
Uh-huh.
and we never got to see the end of how it ends, if it does ever end. So you're welcome. I think they continued on Crunchyroll. I think you can watch it from there. How the fuck do I get to the thingamabob? I want it. I want the chest. Oh my god, I can't. No, I'm not gonna go for it. It's your favorite place.
Oh no, not the ocean! Ah!
This is where I live. You would not be able to live where I live.
I wouldn't like it very much.
Yeah, I mean, you could survive, but you would hate it.
Yeah.
Also, you would want to live on the hill.
I definitely would.
You know why?
Tsunami.
Yeah! You don't want the tsunami. You want everything else.
But what if I want the tsunami?
You want a sewer?
Yes. She has a lot of berries. I can definitely get a lot of money out of that.
I was gonna say, it sounded like it said sewer as an S-E-W-E-R.
Mm-hmm.
And it just made me giggle inside. Because I was just thinking, like, you don't want a sewer. That's gross. Alligators are in there, you know?
Yes.
Yeah. Like Loki alligator.
But what if it was not an alligator, but a crocodile?
What if it was it? The clown.
You know, did I ever tell you about, like, the frickin' balloon?
Yes. I remember you mentioned it.
Yeah, there was this balloon that basically came around a corner and chased a customer.
Yes. You did mention that.
It was the funniest frickin' thing. I took the balloon, put it in my department, and I called it Pennywise.
I like read that. I was like, what are you talking about? That sounds bizarre.
It was my bizarre adventure.
Hey, amazing milk.
Yay!
Would you drink that?
Yes.
Even though it's been outside?
Yes.
For who knows how long?
This is a world full of yokai. I'm pretty sure I can believe in milk that doesn't expire.
It's your favorite.
No!
Don't worry, I'm not going to talk to him.
Thank the Lord.
I'm just going to go talk to him.
No, please don't.
But we must. You must say hello.
At some other point. When
That's
I'm not around.
That's a boat. The Perfect Pest. Hey, that's my book. I'm the perfect pest, Crow.
You are not.
Yes, I am.
You said perfect pest?
Yeah, I'm a pest.
No, you're not.
Yes, I can be.
You be, but you not.
I know, but I could. I could be the best villain of the century. I told you about that, right?
What?
That when I was a child in middle school, I wanted to be an evil overlord.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah.
You and my sister, that is just weird.
It's because I was short and I had a complex of okay, how else can I be powerful? Let me be an evil overlord, then I can rule over everyone.
She had a freaking raccoon imperial army and a regular banana bread army with a bat air force.
I just had like the power of a summoned shadow dragon
Huh.
with red eyes.
You know what I'm naming the episode where we go to Chuck?
Where?
I'm naming it Our Helmsman Takes Us to Chuck.
I forgot what I called it.
Do you know why I'm naming it that?
Because you have a seaman.
Because I have a particular seaman that I catch around that episode.
Was it a shark?
It was a shark.
But there's no sharks in Pokemon.
It's related to a shark.
Is it Kroger?
No. Gotta remember, I'm doing flying types.
Well, Mantine's not a shark.
Believe it or not, but manta rays are actually related to sharks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, I can kind of see it, but at the same time, I wouldn't really.
Hold up, let me just double check that.
I don't know.
Let's see.
Fresh urchin, delicious.
Here we go. A manta ray is not a shark. They belong to the same class of animal, which means that they are closely related biologically.
Okay.
Much closer than they are related to other fish, like tuna. But
So
they're
like
not sharks.
But they're like cousins.
Yeah.
Ish.
Oh, Fox is here. They said Sharpedo.
I like Sharpedo.
Sharpedo is nice. I need to take off my shirt. It is hot.
I caught one and I named her Nabiki.
You know what? Fox is here. Hey, Fox. You want to hear a joke?
So this is where you need all three of them.
Hi, Fox. Fox is here, by the way.
I know, I heard.
Ah, okay.
Hello, Foxo.
Okay, where did I post this crud?
Also, you have to answer this question. Who's this yokai? Healthy thanks to seaweed. One of a trio. Views Steppa as a rival.
I know who this is.
Who is it?
It's our boy.
Hello there.
I don't remember the name though.
Wiglin?
Wiglin! Okay, so the joke goes as follows. What schools is Sherlock Holmes not allowed near?
Damn it, I spelled it wrong. Do I need to do the thing? Oh, fuck. Or is it 1G? It might be 1G. Trying to figure this out here. Crow! Yeah. We got it!
Yay!
It was just 1G. Here he is.
Which schools? Well, I'll tell you right now, it's elementary, my dear Watson.
Luckily, we have him.
Yay!
We have his evolution and the previous form.
Lucky.
If we had only the evolution, we would not be able to summon him.
Yeah.
Wiggle me, wiggle with me, dance my hometown dance.
Bup 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 bup. It's Jansen.
Yeah.
Dancing star. Oh, look at those fish. Look at those fish.
Nope. Nope. I better not see anything big come out of this water.
It's not gonna be big. It's teeny tiny. It's safe.
I'm scared.
It's fine.
It's Rhyth! It's the last one we need!
We need both of them.
We don't have Steppa?
No. And now he's dead. I couldn't even feed them. Fuck. Bum, bum.
Hopefully we get one of them. Come on, game.
Just not wiggling, please. Okay.
Curse you!
Do you have one in your party? Nope. He has an urchin, though.
A urchin?
It's a blue cough cough. Ha. And they're dead.
And then we get another chance in.
Don't you dare.
Well, don't we need two of them?
No.
No?
No.
Do we not, like, get, like, two different,
No.
evolutions? No?
We only get the one.
Aw.
As options. You gotta trade for the other one.
Lame.
So when you talk to the Wiglin, the water goes down.
Oh.
And
Why?
I don't know, they have the water power.
Well, why do they have this power?
Because they're wiggling and rah rah rhapsody. Sing along with me.
Are we looking for shoal sand?
What?
Shoal sand.
I don't know what that means.
It's Gen 3, Cloud, help. You know. Pokemon Ruby, Emerald, Sapphire?
No.
You need the 3 in order to get the Shell Bell?
The shell bell?
Yeah.
What's a shell bell?
Whenever you attack, you basically regain HP.
Oh, the thing that you eat toenail clippings.
Yeah.
Why would you agree to that?
Because they are tasty.
No! I don't have...
Yum, yum, yum.
Wait, do I not have ramen?
Oh,
Fuck. I have nothing to feed them with.
die, you freaking beast!
What happened? Oh wait, yes I do. I have this.
There is a most sweet near me, and I don't like it.
Oh my god. Crow.
What?
You need to eat it. Gotta show us your dominance. Just do it.
It was so small.
They tend to be. Ah, you son of a bitch.
Wiggling! I still love Wiggling.
Get out of here. I don't want your face. Fuck, I said yes. Are you sure? Yes, I am.
Oh, poor Wiggling.
Well, he should have given us the other guy because I gave him my everything ramen.
No.
That's the best one.
Not the everything Ramu.
And I only had the one. So you know what that means.
No more ramen.
Correct.
Naruto be sad.
Well, he can have some chili peppers.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, what's to the bottom area?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, there has to be another way to go, because this is getting ridiculous.
It's Steppa.
Be in the center, please. Okay, good. That way I can just throw it out and it doesn't matter.
He's a step up.
I named him Brock.
You know, I would have also accepted Sasuke.
Why? He's too happy to be Sasuke.
Because he's darker than Wiglin, which is Naruto.
I called him Ash.
And then the other one can be frickin' Sakura.
I hate Sakura.
That's the funny thing. I love Sakura, but I hate Sasuke.
I'm opposite.
You are opposite.
God damn this
Believe
fucker.
it.
I'll believe it in 2 centuries from now. That's where I live. Did you know?
Mm-hmm.
The controls of this is really hard. Here's another one.
We need step up for this one, don't we?
Nope. Healthy, groovy seaweed. One of a trio views Wiggling as a rival.
I told you.
It's Rhyth.
I know nothing about Rhyth.
She's the love interest.
Ah.
Yeah.
So, the Sakura of the group.
Again, Sasuke didn't go for girls.
Yeah, but Sakura likes Sasuke.
Yeah, but then she was the rival to Naruto. It was a love triangle.
I love how you just completely sidestepped what I called him.
You said Sakura.
No. I said you said something and I said, yeah. Sasuke.
Oh, well, you know what? I wouldn't have caught that because, his name really sounds similar to that, so...
Yes.
It would have gone right over my head like it just did. Congratulations! Congratulations! Congratulations!
Gotta wave your hands in the air like you just don't care. Just like these guys.
Yeah.
I also like how they put, like, Darth Vader versus Obito.
Obito?
Obito.
Obito! I beated you with an ice cream cup.
Oh, that's right. You never watched Shippuden.
Nope.
Ah, okay, spoiler.
Wait, was it the blonde?
Hmm?
Was it the one with the mask?
He does have a mask, yeah.
Was it red and swirly?
Well, that's Toby.
Fox?
No,
I didn't know he was in there.
he's not.
Yes, he is. You said he was.
Well, Toby. His name is Toby, but not Fox.
Toby Fox. With the annoying dog.
I love that dog.
Me too.
Oh, wait, isn't there like a new freaking like Gundam game that just like got released on Steam?
Oh, there's a new. Yeah, it's
Yes.
not Gundam, but it is Gundam type of game.
Yeah, it's Mobile Suit Gundam Battle Operation. It's an old game that just recently came to Steam.
Crow.
Oh. Ah, step up!
We got him, boys.
Yeah.
Let's be friends. You look like you have some good steps. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You talked over him.
Don't worry, we've heard them all before.
No. What do you want to call him? Come Boon? Boon. Kelpie. Squiggling. No. Name him, Crow. Name him now. His name is Crow.
Seaweedle.
Seaweedle?
Seaweedle.
How? Can I? Can I fit Weedle? Not really, but it's close enough.
It's close enough. You can put like, oh, I was gonna say put capital L.
Too late, broski.
Dang it.
It's now
always
Weedle. We got a thing.
Oh.
What could it be?
Here's what, Cloud.
What?
It's time.
For?
Stopping.
Oh no, wait, we have to do one thing.
Okay.
I gotta put him on the pedestal.
Or being best boy.
Otherwise, we're gonna have to do it all over again.
Mm-hmm. And if Fox is still here, he can tell us who to raid.
You're right. So you know what this means, though?
That you can control the waves again?
No, what I was gonna actually say is that during the days that we're not playing Yokai Watch, I can go back. Well, actually, can I find him real quick? Just see if I can get Rhyth. But yeah, I can go back and fight the Robonoko.
Oh yes.
And try to befriend him. Congratulations.
Do we get her?
If we do, then we basically beat the game.
Yay!
We did not get her.
Dang it. Get it, good girl.
I could also, like, do this off screen. Or do you want to enjoy the pain of trying to catch a yokai?
I mean, it's up to you.
We could do that, yeah.
Alright.
I'll do the Noko first, and then we will try to do the other thing.
Alright.
I like that idea. Because Noko will be harder to do, because it's a one-day thing.
And Ipo even agrees with us.
I, you're a little butterfly.
What's going on?
Oh my. Alright, well, is Fox still here?
I don't think so.
Oh well, I guess we could just end then.
Okay.
It's showing me 2 viewers, and I don't know who.
It's been 2 viewers for quite some time.
It showed 4 for a bit for me.
Yeah, that was back when Foot was here.
Yeah.
Any butts. It's been nice. We actually got some progression, sort of. Not really, but we did. And we got the charming event!
The charming event?
The Kyubi!
Oh, yeah.
I will need to, after we do this plot point, we definitely need to do the charming one, because it's really funny, but we have to do it in the day, because then most of the characters we speak with are in the day.
Alright.
They go to bed at night, so.
Alright.
But it was nighttime, so I was like, oh, we could do the tunnel now. Because it doesn't matter what time of day we do it. And we can still do this one and need to. Except for the train. I just remember the train has to be done in certain times. Like, I think, like, at 6 it's fine, but, like, anytime, like, super later, even the train stops.
Oh.
And depending on where you are, they will, like, kick you out.
Oh.
And, like, you teleport back to somewhere that's closest.
Oh, wow.
To a exit place. That happened to me once, where I was playing so long. The game was like, it's so late, little girl, you need to go home. And then just, like, whisked me away from where I wanted to be to a completely different location. It's like, oh god, what?
Wow.
Maybe I'll do that sometime on the screen one day.
Okay.
But in the meantime, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
I hope you have a good night and day and any other time of whatever's yo.
Every single day of every single time of every single way it goes.
Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel.
I made it out of clay.
And when it's dry and ready.
My dreidel I will...
Wait, we got a message. Varco! Sorry. Oh, that's so unlucky.
It's just Marco. We can end.
Dude.
Very peacefully.
He says, screw you, school schedule. I missed the stream.
And then he's gonna say, and screw you too, Crow.
No! Also, Varco, you can watch the VOD. So, it's gonna be up very soon.
And
Just
your
unfortunate.
next words will be, and screw you, Crow.
Don't be JoJo's about it.
I wanted to be JoJo's about it.
You can be JoJo's about it. I'm fine with that. Though that's my least favorite of the JoJo's, did you know?
In the end, ho!
Yeah, he's an asshole. He kicked a cat.
How dare he?
I know. It doesn't feel the same when watching the... I understand. There are definitely times where, like, there's something special about being a part of it. But there's also just, like, I don't know, like, if the streamer and, like, other things are, like, you know, entertaining enough, I don't really care whether I was a part of it as well. As long as it was fun to watch again. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's Crow needs to go to bed. I need to tuck him in. He's not feeling well. He's got a headache.
Got a headache and my body's feeling weak.
Yeah, he also got attacked by a mosquito just a minute ago.
Mosquitoes suck.
A negative buzz. Dude, if mosquitoes were as big as negative buzz, I would be horrified.
I would grab them by the nose and bend it.
Oh, but what if it was in your skin?
If it was in my skin, I think at that point you just gotta let it happen. Otherwise they regurgitate and you don't want whatever they regurgitate.
Yeah, I remember hearing that you never want to smack a mosquito when it's sucking.
Yeah.
It's a bad idea. Anyway, enough of that gross talk. Good night.
Night.
Goodbye.
Have a good night.
Yeah, I hope you sleep well and had fun at school.